Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I know you're used to seeing me with my wife as we're traveling around the world doing our travel content, but I thought I'd do something different this time. As many of you guys know, or maybe not, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a writer, and a director. And I wanted to do a short series or maybe a long series, who knows? But I wanted to share with you guys some of the films that inspired me as a filmmaker. As you can see, I am a believer in physical media, mostly because that's where you're going to get the extra content, the director's commentaries, and all the extra stuff that makes the filmmaking what it is. So, and I like to study that kind of stuff. So I thought I'd share per episode 5 films that influenced me as a filmmaker. I don't have a very specific type of film that I gravitate towards. I just love great films. So they can be anything from film noir, the comedy, the drama, a little horror sometimes, but mostly I just need something that's dope and great, well written, photographed really well, and well acted, of course. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some films, maybe put you on something you didn't know, because I love sharing. Anybody who loves movies, they love sharing films with people, especially films that they might not have ever heard of or seen. So this is just me sharing good stuff with you, which I take great pleasure in. All right, so the first film is Stanley Kubrick's The Killing. It's from 1956. A lot of people will say that this is Kubrick's most digestible film, and I would say probably so. It's my favorite because I'm a big film noir kind of guy, and he nailed it. One thing about Kubrick, if you want to know how to shoot any kind of genre of film, he has the blueprint because he killed it with horror, killed it with war films, teenage angst films, sci-fi, film noir. It's got one of my favorite actors ever in it, Sterling Hayden. And that's pretty much how I got hooked on to Sterling Hayden. And because of this film, I was able to discover many more other pictures he did. They don't make this kind of leading man anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very old school, and it's just, I can't describe it, but you know, it's not around no more. This film also stars Elijah Cook, another great character actor from that era, who did like a lot of other film noirs. In this film, you can see where Kubrick was really standing on his own feet as a director. You can see all the traits he would use really throughout the rest of his career in his filmmaking, and it started here at The Killing. The Killing has also inspired a lot of other films, most notably Tarantino borrowed from it when he was doing The Reservoir Dogs. So it's a non-linear story about a heist. And it's a crime drama. So it's, you know, it's good. I can watch it. I'll probably watch this thing maybe like 3 times a year. Or if I catch it on Criterion, then I might watch it there too. But this is a great picture. And it's, like I said, if you haven't gotten into Stanley Kubrick, this is his most digestible film. And if you like crime drama, non-linear storytelling, great acting, great photography, great score, you will definitely enjoy this. Another film that I love, and it's, I don't know, it's I would consider it a black film. People don't think it's I was talking to some people a while ago and they didn't consider this a black film, but I do. Written and directed by a black filmmaker. It's 2 of the 3 leads are black, and it takes place in Detroit. So, I mean, come on. So, but it's Gridlock'd. A lot of people wouldn't say it's a great picture, but I really enjoyed this. I love stories like this. It's about 2 heroin fiends trying to get clean for New Year's. It's a dark comedy starring Tupac Shakur, Tim Roth, Danny Newton. Bokeem Woodbine makes an appearance. I think Lucy Liu might be her first picture. It's just a dark comedy. It's a fun ride. It's not going to win any awards, but maybe it will win an award in your heart for the fun time. I think this is Tupac's best performance as an actor. Shows a lot of range, depth, vulnerability in this story. There's a monologue or 2 in here that are really good that he pulls off flawlessly. And Tim Roth is dope as course, and they really had great chemistry. It was written and directed by Bonnie Curtis Hall, and I think this might be, I'm not sure. I feel like it might be his first picture, but anyway, I thought it was great. It's a fun ride. It's kind of hard to find. I was trying to find the Blu-ray for a while, and I think it was only a foreign release Blu-ray, and I wasn't trying to pay like $45 for it. So I've had this pretty much since the day it came out in the 90s or early 2000s. But yeah, Gridlock'd, fun picture, great ride. I think you'll enjoy it. Another great one is Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love. I have the Blu-ray, but I also have the box set, which has a lot of his great films in here. Somebody you probably should watch, especially if you're a filmmaker. But In the Mood for Love came out in 2000, and it's really a flawless movie. It's one of the greatest love stories of all time, from the photography to the music, the score, even the wardrobe. Was spectacular. The acting was spectacular. It's a love story, so we know how love stories end, but it's one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen. It is subtitled. You'll get over that quick. You don't really need to hear it to follow exactly what's going on. I think the mark of a great picture is that you can watch it with no sound and still follow the story seamlessly. The thing about Wong Kar-wai, especially in this film, what I think makes any film really cool is like, you got to pause it, get up and go get you a drink or something, and you come back and it looks like there's a painting on your screen. That's how much they paid attention to detail with the photography. It's just a well shot film, one of the best films of all time. And I think you will love this film, especially if you are into love stories. All right, so this one is Jason Reitman's Young Adult. Not a great film, I know, but it's a fun, familiar ride, especially for somebody who's moved away from a small town to a bigger city, and then you go back to it. Charlize Theron just does a very cringeworthy performance of that person who thinks they're too good for their hometown, but in turns to find out she's the biggest loser of them all. So it's a great performance. Patton Oswalt is in this as well. I typically like Jason Reitman films. Whenever he has a film come out, I'm probably first weekend to go see it. But like I said, it's just a fun little ride. Like I said, I related to it, not because I'm the asshole going back home to my hometown, but because I can just feel, and the motivation for leaving was probably one of the motivations for leaving as well. Just wanted to see something bigger. But now as I matured, I realized that I grew up in a wonderful place, and I appreciate everything that I learned growing up there. That would have been the life lesson for this character, but nah, it doesn't happen. Young Adult, it's a fun picture. I think you enjoy it. I'm trying to do a movie from the 2000s, so I have one that's current in every episode, because if it's up to me, I would probably do all films from the 70s and 60s and 50s. And so I'm trying to make sure I keep a current one. So yeah, Ingrid Goes West. I think this is one of the most uncomfortable pictures of all time. Aubrey Plaza's performance is so cringe and so uneasy. It makes you want to slither away and hide behind the cover as you watch it, because she's so cringe in this film, which means she gave a great performance. So it's good. It's got O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son, also Elizabeth Olsen, directed by Matt Spicer. But yeah, it's a good fun, I was gonna say a good fun film. It's not fun. It's fun if you like uncomfortable moments. It's fun if you like crazy people. And it's fun if you love LA, because it's a sneaky LA movie. And I love films that take place in LA because I live in LA and I love this town. But yeah, the writing, I love the story. I love dealing with characters like this that are kind of outcasts to society. And you'll see it as we go along. If I have very specific examples I can show you where I stole from different films, I'll splice it in with my films and you'll see where the inspiration came from. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to do this once a week with 5 pictures. I'll share them. Let me know what you think. What are 5 films that you love? If you're a filmmaker, what are films that inspired you? Leave that down in the comments. Let me know. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Go ahead and watch our channel too. You're already on the channel, but watch the other videos. Nomadic Journey with Carmen and Terry. We traveled around the world for a year, and we're still doing a little traveling here and there. We have a trip planned in a few weeks actually, so be in tune for that. I'm also on a podcast called On the Rocks with Marcellus Wiley. It's a sports-related podcast, 80% sports, 20% current events, but it's just fun. It's me and Marcellus Wiley is the host, ex-NFL football player, ESPN, Fox Sports host, and it's usually about 4 or 5 of us. Half of them are ex-athletes, and the other half are normal cats like me who just love sports and who can talk shit with the best of them. So check that out too. So yeah, but thanks again. I really appreciate it. And all right, until the next time. Peace.